No, 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 it's all fine, it's all fine. What is going Oh, no. Fuck, I didn't set the filter. When's the last time I saved? Six minutes ago. Why is Lowko crying? Because I'm sad. Oh my god. Well, at least I can fix this. Ta-da. No, not like that, Lowko from the past, you idiot. Okay. We gotta do this again. This thing is bait, man. I can't believe you can't put up, but you can't set the filter while it's still building, which is incredibly stupid. I'm gonna blame the game, guys. Rather than blame my own mistakes and take responsibilities for my actions, I'm gonna blame the game. Like a grown adult. Just don't power it after you yeah, that's the smart thing to do. I could build the filter first as well. Yeah, I know, mate. Mop it up quick. Don't let the precious juice go to waste. We need it. They're forbidden. No, never mind, no. You're not gonna... I'm not gonna... No. Hey! Could you give me some... okay, sure. No, orange is filtered. Orange is the filtered one, so we want to set up the filter for chlorine.
Hello
Yo!
There. 18 months, such a long time. Here is to many more. Well, get wrecked, nerd trek disaster pro blow hot www.
Okay, I'm gonna skip. But thank you. Appreciate you. Chlorine. Iedereen komt als je... Someone has slime lung. Oh, man. WWW. Okay, there's a little bit of this going around. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay. Okay, look. We're pumping water up again. That's good. That's real good. Very helpful. I did skip the W's. Yeah, sorry. I felt like it was the right thing to do. If your water is not working, guys, and you really need to go, where do you just piss on the ground? Because I feel like most people would still, you know, piss in the toilet and then find out that the water is not working. But somehow my dupes know before that the water is not working. In the sink? Jesus. You didn't even have to think about it. You just, yeah, that's happened. Yes, Lowko, continue. Right, sink, yes. Okay, plant. Not sure why I asked. Yeah, no, you're right. These people just piss on the stairs. That's what they do. Don't tell me this is... Okay, I did. Whew. Oh, only slightly doesn't fit.
Slime lung germs be like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old ma?
I'm gonna get slime lung in my base. There's slime lung in the polluted air. which I did not plan for. Can I put a deodorizer down over here somewhere? Does that do the... Ooh, that's a good spot. No, it's not a good spot. Who even thought that that was a good spot, man? What an idiot. I think a deodorizer will probably deal with my problems. They don't really need that much compost. Yeah, I just don't know what to do with the polluted dirt, but it's fine like this, I guess. Okay, we're growing our own thimble reeds. Hey. Don't know where you guys came from, but don't mind if I wrangle you. I could probably put the polluted... You know what I can just do? I can just make a room where the polluted oxygen goes. Or the polluted stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a polluted dirt room. Or a polluted... Well, we can still make this. That's fine. Yeah, we can still make this, but... We'll just make a little room over here that we're gonna lock up. And we're just gonna throw all of the shit in there. We'll probably find a use for it. No. It might turn into a bomb. But they shouldn't have too much, I mean, I could make it bigger. That way I will delay my problems. Delaying your problems is always the way to go. Why address things head on when you can delay them? Wait, it's still pumping. I disabled it, no? Oh, someone actually has to go and press the switch. Actually, it doesn't really need to be disabled. It was a prank. It's not a very good prank, admittedly, but... Actually, we don't even need to do that. Okay. This thing also has to be powered. Things are slowly becoming a bit of a mess, guys. It was also nice and organized and tidy and clean, and... now none of that. A fungal spore. Oh, delicious. Always wanted one of those. Thimble reed. I also want the actual thimble. Is that an option? No. Have you used automation before? I could save a ton of electricity if you put a gas filter into that setup. I have a gas filter over here, but I definitely do have to set up in such a way that it only does it when it's like detecting a certain percentage. I'm just a little concerned that I'm now gonna get germs in my water, you know? Sends a green signal when the selected gas is detected on the sensor's tile. Okay, I guess I can just do that. And I connect it over here. I connect it over here with... with the polluted oxygen. So it doesn't have to pump all the time. Well, I'm trying to clean the slime. I could also move the slime, but I don't know where to put it. I could literally just put it over there, I guess. That would save... that would solve my problem. Could I put the slime underwater? Could I just put it over here with the bleach stone? I think I can. Sometimes the easy solutions are the obvious ones. It sounds pretty legit. The germs will remain. But I can, if I can store it safely, that would be really nice. So they're putting slime in there. Okay. Wow. I made all of this for absolutely no apparent reason. Oh, wow, Zethrian. Can you not refund that? Actually, I should still bump out the polluted stuff. Yeah. It shouldn't have been here in the first place. I guess I can test out the gas element thing. We have plenty of food, by the way, now. That's nice. The exit for the chlorine should be at the other end of the chlorine room to move the polluted oxygen? You mean the gas pump? I mean, it moves, right? So it should be okay. So this should only activate now when polluted oxygen is detected. You think the vent should be on this side? No. Oh, you mean this gas vent? That one I can move, yeah. That would definitely make things a little bit easier. I misunderstood. You could probably refund it, Zethrian. Okay, we've got thimble reeds coming. There's a little bit more of it down here, but I guess they've been busy doing other things. What are they gonna be called, Weebuck? Google is about to make knockoff air tags? I mean, to be fair, it's not like Apple came up with those for the very first, as the very first person. Harvest it. We should get thimbleweed. Ay. We get thimbleweeds, chat. Freshly grown. Reed fiber. That's what we need. Very nice. Reed fiber is what we can use to make Atmos suits. Now, when it comes to the Atmos suits, I'm not sure which version I should make. There's copper, there's iron. I have copper ore. This requires copper. What about iron? I don't have as much of that available, but... Aluminium, I don't have. So copper or iron is probably what I should go for. I have quite a bit of copper, so we can make a bunch of those. I want to make 3 of them for now. No, we'll make 5. Okay, fine, I'll make 6. No, 5 is good. Let's hope they make it. Yeah, I probably don't need this much, you're right. Make 7? Why 7? Seven is a good number. Wait, what? Is that what the Google AirTags are actually going to be called? What is the name? They're calling them G-Spots? Don't tell me they're calling the Google Spot. That's what it's called? Jesus Christ. The AirTags are called Google Spots? Oh no, that is intentional, 100%. Okay, Google. Where's the G? Now someone can finally find it, yeah. I do have AirTags. No, I do have a bunch of AirTags. Actually useful. My phone hurt you, Lowko? Oh, nice. Okay, Google. Order 20 extra small condoms off of Amazon. That work, Corey? Okay, Google. Call mom. I like that that works. That's what you get for being part of Speaker Gang. Speaker Gang strikes again. Not a bad idea to call mom, man. Exactly. Ooh, we have a Stonehenge. He's elderly, he's glum, and he's hungry. Do they die automatically? I guess they do die of old age, and then we can eat them, right? Nothing quite like eating old hatches, I think. Speaker Gang. I don't know, man. I feel like those kinds of Google products are kind of cool, but there's a very good chance they're going to abandon them within like 3 years. Which kind of defeats the entire purpose, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure, man. There's so many abandoned Google projects now that it's just... Okay. Obsidian, abyssalite. There's a security door over here. It requires a bioscan. Okay. We can go over there. Yeah, Stadia shut down after 3 years. That's what I mean, though, man. They have so many cool ideas, but they just, you know, don't spend a lot of time on a lot of the projects. I guess it works well on a business level, but as a consumer, it's kind of tricky, though, because, like, you know, they can just abandon whatever you bought at any point. I mean, obviously, any company can do that, but the track record doesn't help. You still wear your Google Glass downtown on the weekends? Hell yeah, dude. Okay, did we already make our spacesuits? How many spacesuits do I have? I've got 1 Atmos suit, baby! Let's go! Sorry. I'm actually gonna move this. I don't like the spot. I thought about it, don't like it. Oh, is this the Google Graveyard? I've seen the Google Graveyard before, yeah. This is all the products that Google has killed. Oh, they killed Fitstar Yoga? I had no idea, man. YouTube gaming. To be fair, though, a lot of companies do tend to get kind of bloated, especially with tech, right? Like Discord for a while there, and still kind of is. It just tries to do so many things where you just don't really know exactly how anything functions anymore, and it just doesn't work so well. So here's the problem, guys. I'm gonna have to pump in oxygen into these things. How am I gonna pump oxygen in if I don't have a proper oxygen generator? So my current oxygen generators are these oxygen diffusers. I need to find out a better way to produce oxygen, because the way it's going right now is not great. I have made some things in the past in this game with oxygen, and I remember hydrogen comes in. I need a steady water supply. I have a ton of water. I also do have a cool steam vent right over here. I think I can use this to get water. So what are the ways to generate oxygen in this game? I have a carbon skimmer. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide out of the air. Speeds up the conversion of polluted dirt into polluted oxygen. Is a carbon skimmer worth it? I mean, there is indeed a lot of carbon here. I need to make a self-powered oxygen machine. A SPOM? SPOM. Yeah. An engineering construct which produces oxygen as well as additional power, which is used to support it. The key element is the electrolyzer, which consumes water and produces oxygen and hydrogen. Gas pumps are used to siphon both gases out. At least 2 are needed per electrolyzer, or it will be constant overpressure. So I know that this is a pretty complex little thing. We can download the blueprint, but I'd rather build it myself through a video, I think. I don't want to watch an hour long, though. That's way too long. I heard Francis John makes amazing stuff.
And we're back with a quick tutorial on electrolyzers and oxygen in general. Oxygen diffusers and rust deoxidizers, they will run out. You can jump through hoops to try and keep them going for longer, but end of the day, you will end up
Right,
losing an
because you need
electrolyzer.
algae to run it.
The effects of it here is it takes 1 kilo of water and it turns it into
I love his accent. Sorry, I'm just saying.
88 parts oxygen, 112 parts hydrogen. Not quite Earth human accurate, but this is very useful for us because it gives us a large amount of oxygen to work with. Now, the simplest and most...
What's with his voice? So, Rumpus, here's the thing, right? The place you're born is not the only place. There are other locations on planet Earth.
Basic setup for getting these working is you just dump water into them and they
I know.
spit out their oxygen and hydrogen into the surrounding environment. Very easy to see here. What we can do is just turn these on. We'll enable these buildings, and what I want to do is bring up the gas overlay while we're watching. And you'll notice, yep, big explosion of gases, the pressure starts to continually rise, and these electrolyzers keep emitting oxygen and hydrogen, but they'll only keep doing so long as the pressure around them remains below. I think it's 1.8 kilos, or is it 2 kilos? Somewhere around there. Let's fast forward this a bit. The electrolyzers have already started playing silly buggers, and the pressure around here is only, what, 1.3, 1.4 kilos? Yeah, they don't really like dealing with random gases and pressures too much. But the most important thing to note here is the hydrogen, the purpley, pinkish purple, I'm going to say it's purple, is floating up towards the top. That's the natural inclination of hydrogen. It's a lighter gas. Oxygen will float down towards the bottom.
Fake news.
You can use this to your advantage. This sort of
I don't believe in hydrogen.
design is called a hydrogen hood.
If it's not on Facebook, I don't believe in it.
Probably one of the first designs most people would have used. Just if you were playing this game naturally yourself and you didn't have any idea what was going on, this is a very simplistic way of getting oxygen and oxygen into your base. Hydrogen floats to the top and all the oxygen would be dumped down into your base below. Very, very useful system. I've stuck a quick gas pump down here. This gas pump is going to simulate what it would be like if your duplicants were down at the bottom of your base, well, sucking in oxygen. That's what's going to happen. You'll notice that more and more hydrogen keeps accumulating, and you don't want that to accumulate. You're eventually going to burn it off. The usual thing is to throw it into a hydrogen generator. However, this hydrogen hood here is just set. Let's see, we'll enable...
Lowko, this is what you used last time?
Power supply, so we have a flow of water coming in. You can see the bottom oxygen pump is just clearing out all the gases that's in the lower area. It's creating a bit of a vacuum. And as the water moves into our electrolyzer,
this is what I use,
oxygen and hydrogen. Now, the interesting...
This building, that everything...
So is this going to be a compact setup as well?
System. And it just keeps churning out oxygen constantly. And you will notice this here line is always remaining clear. And once this system gets clean, it always remains clean. And it works the exact same as... Oh, I never let that stuff siphon off into this.
Bro, this is so big, though.
Dump this off here. This system can power a water sieve and a liquid pump, and it will all run on the hydrogen coming off the system. That just means you can run this whole thing privately, and you don't have to connect it anywhere to your main grid. It keeps it all separate, all self-contained, all self-powered, and so long as your duplicants keep consuming oxygen, which, last I checked, it's almost impossible for them to stop doing that, it will keep running. You can use other tricks to help you keep the cooling if you want. It's not a bother.
Think about the way the gases work in oxygen on a... There's no power required to sort the gases. Hydrogen comes out of the top of the machine. It takes up the top layer in our room. And the oxygen, regardless of the
We gotta
amount of
make a
pressure...
decision of what kind of stuff we want to make. Yeah, this is a different kind of setup.
Because of this, we can completely disconnect this from our power grid, so we don't have to worry about overloading any other systems. It does an excellent job of keeping the colony well supplied with oxygen. The one challenge that you'll find with these little oxygen production rooms, though, is that they do produce a fair amount of heat. The gas that's coming out of this room is at 40 degrees Celsius, and you don't want to pump that into your colony because it's too hot. It'll overheat your farms, and they'll start producing food and cause other issues in your colony. In this instance, I have the oxygen room built at the top area of my colony, and I want to cool the oxygen that's coming out of it. In order to accomplish that, I created a system of pipes using radiant piping that snakes through this small little chamber that I filled up with wheezeworts in order to provide some cooling. This is really only an option that's available to you if you already have
Yeah, there are so many options in this game, Nolan. To the point where, like, right now I'm a little overwhelmed with what kind of option I should go with. There are so many ways to approach this. Oh, this option, this last one, is not valid anymore? Oh, Wheezeworts have a maintenance cost now. Oh, okay. That is a very good point. I did not know that. Yeah, last time I played, they did not need that. So is there a version of this sort of thing that is working in the current day? This is a video from 2 months ago. From someone called Genuine Polish.
Hello everyone, this is Genuine Polish, and in this video...
Oh, I thought... It's Polish. Never mind, guys.
we are going to be building the small...
Sorry, in case Rumpus gets confused. It's fine, man. We're good. What's going on, Rushy?
SPOM. If you don't know, a SPOM is a self-powered oxygen module. It's a setup that contains everything necessary to produce oxygen with a net positive power production. But that being said, is there a way we can improve on the small SPOM? The answer is absolutely yes. But first, let's construct the original SPOM so you understand how and why it works. First, you'll have to build the foundation. I recommend using insulated tiles for every build for temperature control. It's going to be 17 tiles total in width. You'll need these spaces here for mechanical gas filters. If you need extra help with these, check out my other video on them.
This guy's already smarter than me. You can already tell, right? I mean, that's not a very impressive thing to aim for, but like...
They're not necessary for this build because we're going to use mechanical separation for the gas.
Right, right, of course. We're going to use mechanical separation for the gas, guys. We don't need that. It's not necessary.
But I always like to eliminate the chance for random gas to find its way into a build.
Right.
You'll put these mesh tiles here below the electrolyzers. If you want, you could use an airflow tile and water...
What a nerd. Yeah, he's probably an engineer.
...to overpressurize the electrolyzer. I don't think it's necessary for this build, though. Next, we're going to be placing doors for entry and to make the mechanical separations of the gases possible. You can use tiles for this, but because this is such a large building, you may want to have easy access for later. Now we'll place the buildings in the system. You'll need a smart battery so that you can control the hydrogen generator. This system wouldn't work without it. You'll need a gas reservoir and some way of removing excess gas. You could use an infinite storage, another hydrogen generator, another gas reservoir, or you could even just vent it out. Next, we'll put some Atmos sensors in here to control the pumps. Start by putting an Atmos sensor by the hydrogen pump.
I actually like this about the game, though. Even though I probably won't be coming up with something like this myself. The fact that people are playing this, years after the release and are still coming up with smarter and like more compact versions of the same thing, actually really sick.
Setting of above 800 grams, and connect the sensor to the electrolyzers using a NOT gate. Now build Atmos sensors and set them to 500 grams and place them by the oxygen pumps. You'll want these set lower because of the large quantity of oxygen produced. Finally, connect an automation wire from the smart battery to the hydrogen generator.
Yeah, of course.
And set the threshold of the smart battery to 5. Supposedly, you can use normal wires for this build, but I always recommend conductive wires for all builds to allow you to expand on them later. Connect the high watt side of the transformer to the battery.
It is just like Minecraft, exactly.
And the hydrogen generator using heavy watt wires. Connect a water supply to the electrolyzers, and finally the ventilation. So essentially you'll want to build 2 mechanical filters and prime them with hydrogen. You can do this in any way that works best for you. You'll need a duplicate to operate the valve and set it to 1 gram per second. If you accidentally put the wrong gas in the filter, simply set the valve to 0 and retry. Now connect the 2 oxygen pumps to one of the mechanical filters. When connecting the hydrogen line to the gas reservoir, place a gas bridge before the reservoir to make sure that the gas flows in the correct direction. Do the same for the hydrogen pump. Then connect the reservoir output to the hydrogen generator. You can use an oxygen mechanical filter instead for the oxygen pumps if you're connecting these to ammo docks. Finally, for every SPOM, you'll need to supply the initial power to start the system. Connect a manual generator to the system, and once the battery is full, you can disconnect the wire.
He lost me at adjusting valves.
Yes! Yes! Yes. You're not wrong, man. Thank you very much, Archiful.
Now we'll move on to the more compact small SPOM utilizing the mechanical filter. This SPOM has a lot smaller profile, it's only 9 tiles tall by 6 tiles wide. You want to set up the electrolyzers and pump like this. Again, we'll need all the same support buildings, but you can make this room smaller by incorporating it into your base's power system. Again, you use 2 mechanical gas filters. You can minimize the build by only using 1, but because each filter
I have no idea what's going on anymore. I understood kind of what happened at the start, and now I don't.
of oxygen pressure. I find that the original is almost double that.
You should hire this guy as your personal only engineer so you don't make any more mistakes.
Yeah, but then, I wouldn't even be playing the game myself anymore. Then we're just watching someone else play the game. Imagine that. Imagine watching someone else play the game instead of you playing yourself. That sounds ridiculous, Kawhi.
But that being said, is there a way we can improve on the small spawn? The answer is absolutely yes.
Is there like hold up. Oh, you can then tell
Hey
other
guys,
people how to do it.
Legit City here. Today we're going to be going over the best spawn design in the game of Oxygen Not Included.
They're all different.
Hands down, this is the best self-powered oxygen machine that you could make. And the reasons why is because this is what you call a natural filter, where you don't need to wait for a pressure design. You don't need to wait for...
This is the best one, guys. He said it's the best, so I'm sold.
Pressure to accumulate. All you need to do is do this design and the gases auto separate. And what we're doing is actually utilizing how
It's a natural non-GMO filter, man. Yeah.
some of the mechanics of the
You love to
electrolyzer
see it.
works.
No
But
pumps,
before we
no
get into
nothing.
that, this is
Just
the
science.
submerged electrolyzer build. Now, the benefits to it, as you guys can see,
I need someone
It's-
to build it, and I'm just gonna follow along, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. I don't need to set up.
here is what it looks like. So, here is the setup of what you're going to want to build. I have two
I don't know what that is. I don't have that. I think that's oil. I don't have... Oh, German engineer. Well, that's gotta be a good one.
Hello and welcome to BUT.
Dude, this guy is German, he's an engineer, and he's playing Oxygen Not Included. I mean, I can pretty much see the Excel spreadsheets. This is amazing.
German engineer. Today we're
Guten
back
Tag.
with Oxygen Not Included, but I figured it is time to do something
His name is Beer Tier.
new. And that is
He
to
definitely drives a Volkswagen or something. Yeah,
explain to you
100%.
some important concepts and builds a little bit closer. I do want to hold the time frame at around 10 minutes. I think that is a good amount of time to explain it in enough detail that everybody should understand. And if there are any more questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below or join my Discord channel, for which you can find the link in the description down below. So let's just jump right into it and let's get started with the first build.
Man, could have saved myself 40 seconds though, mate. I feel like we started... Anyway, that's like... We have an intro? That's not very efficient.
The first build is the SPOM, or SPOM, or Self-Powered Oxygen Machine. A very important concept that anybody who plays Oxygen Not Included should know. So let's see what we got here. Let's turn it on. Let's turn our overlay back on so we can actually see what's going on here. And let's take a look at this here. If you have watched my Let's Play, you're probably familiar with this build here. It's literally
I haven't
straight
beer
out of
tier.
my Let's Play. So let's see what we got here. We have an electrolyzer and 2 gas pumps. Those 2 gas pumps are hooked up to 2 Atmos sensors, and down here on the bottom I just built an infinite storage water supply. Where your water comes from, now that is up to you. I'm not only going to show you this one build right here, but 3 different ones. Depending on your water supply and your oxygen need, you can build whichever one you want. You will find that 2 of those builds are very similarly ordered. Let's take a look in the overlay here. The
Okay.
water comes in, and then the water goes through here with some radiant liquid pipes. Why the radiant liquid? Here, separately,
It'd be nice if someone built it from scratch. That would be kind of nice. Rather than looking at the theory behind it, because I know I'm going to fuck up some of the wiring if I don't. I didn't watch his Let's Play. No, I did not. Man, there are so many, though. These are all from the last year. I can build it from scratch. Well, I mean, we can probably find something. It's not a huge problem, but... yeah. I could get good in YOLO. That's a very good point.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this tutorial bite for Oxygen Not Included, which is all about how to include the oxygen. I will cover early oxygen production, self-powered oxygen machines, or SPOMs, and how to manage carbon dioxide. Obviously, you'll need
A
enough
half
storage in the late game.
Rodriguez. I've seen the word Rodriguez now pop up a couple times. Actually, a big structure, apparently, from what I understand. Yeah, so a lot of these are Let's Plays. A lot of these are Let's Plays, which makes it a little bit different.
On the small spot and why it works.
I could try and build this, because he kind of shows it in this video. It's just that he goes through it really rapidly. But we can try. We can try, I guess. Those automations are way too complex, though. Yeah, but, like, what's the point? I mean, if it's just a bunch of values I need to adjust, it doesn't matter too much, right?
But first, let's construct the original.
Why, Kerry? Why is it not a good idea? Galtar linked the video, but immediately got smacked by Lowko bot. Sorry, Galtar.
One take visual reference for each design if you want to implement this in your own games, starting with the half Rodriguez and the full Rodriguez.
I have no idea
In the
what I'm
last
looking
section
for.
of this tutorial bite, I'll explain how to deal with the carbon dioxide that tubes produce as they breathe out. The first...
Okay, no. We'll try this one out. So I could use a blueprint. It's just that I'd like to build it myself. Just so I'd actually understand it somewhat.
But first, let's construct the original spawn, so you understand how and why it works. First, you'll have to build the foundation. I recommend using insulated tiles for every build for temperature control.
So it's 17
It's
wide?
going to be 17 tiles total in width.
No, no.
You'll need these spaces here for mechanical gas filters. If you need extra help with these,
So
check out my
17
other
wide,
video
but
on
how
in the
high?
description. They're not necessary for this build because we're going to use mechanical separation for the gas, but I always like to eliminate the chance for random gas to find its way into a build. You'll put these mesh tiles here below the electrolyzers.
So 17 wide. Okay. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's like 17 by 10 is the amount of space that I should have, right? 17 by 10 or so is what I'm aiming for. I could experiment in sandbox mode. I most definitely could. But am I going to? Probably not. 17 by 10. So that would be that much. $17 by 9 also works though. Until it doesn't. There's gonna be a little bit of hydrogen in our base. Is that a problem? Nah. Nah, it'll be fine. Okay, we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. A little hydrogen and a little water. This hurts your soul? Why? I think it's a good idea, no? You don't think I should make an oxygen generator? It's kind of in the title of the game. Because it's not included. That's the whole problem. I think the hydrogen does go to the top, yes. So it should be fine. I do have a renewable water source over here. We'll sort that out a little bit later. It's relatively close by though, so I actually kind of like that. You think I'm gonna be pulling my hair out halfway through this design? Well, we're gonna find out momentarily. PogChamp, don't die. Why can I not build here? Hello, I don't want that much hydrogen in my base, please. Thank you. Why are you guys going there? Stop it. You guys are having a little meal over there right now. You think that's the best spot for it? What are you doing, mate? We're trying to not get so much fucking hydrogen into our base. He's just eating... We're not even halfway through the build and I'm already pulling my hair out. But maybe, just maybe, this build is gonna work like a charm, guys. That's what we're hoping for. Please make this blick thing right over. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are not stuck, by the way. I hope you won't die. What's good on Martin? We're slowly filling up the piss tube. Fantastic. You love to see it. Really nice, man. Just a little bit of, yeah, great. Unlimited soup. Okay, we're gonna cut off the soup over here. No, don't, Bob. Bob. I need you, man. Sometimes I think they don't actually want to live, guys. Okay, so the hydrogen is in the base. It's just a little bit of hydrogen, though. I think it's gonna float all the way to the top. It's okay. I don't think it's a huge problem. Can you guys reach this? I think you can. Okay. Nope, that's not what we want. I'm definitely gonna need more research, by the way, as well from this video, right? I should probably set that up, because otherwise I'm gonna be waiting here in a moment. I just don't know exactly which ones. There's so many things to research that it's a little bit much. I wish the names of these things were a little easier. So I need something, yeah, I need a hydrogen thing? No? I need one of those? I think? Hydrogen generator? Yes. So we can get started on that. Advanced power regulation. Okay.
It's like to eliminate the chance for random gas to find its way into a bit. Construct the original spawn, so you understand how and why it works. First, you'll have to build the foundation. I recommend using insulated tiles for every build for temperature control.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 6 tiles in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. We do 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles up. There we go. I actually left a little bit of space here on the left. Something about this is that or it assumes you start in a vacuum. That's okay, we can create a vacuum.
It's going to be 17 tiles total in width.
Okay. I left a little bit of space on the left, so I can hopefully create that. It just takes forever? No, it doesn't take that long. Okay. We want to go up here. Creating a vacuum is pretty fast. We created one before in this run. I mean, worst case scenario is we waste an hour. I don't think that's a huge deal.
You'll need these spaces here for mechanical gas.
So those are the...
If you need extra help with these, check out my other video on them in the description. They're not necessary for this build because we're going to use mechanical separation for the gas, but I always like to eliminate the chance for random gas to find its way into a build.
Actually, this is not on the right location. We'll have to wait here a minute until they're all done. No, I scooted everything. I have 2 extra tiles here on the left. No, it's fine, it's fine. I just added 2 extra tiles on the left. So this would be the location right over there.